Hi. So, Minecraft added a new feature that you can probably see right now. Haven't looked for anything else, so I was saving that for the stream. Um, yeah. So, I thought it was interesting. My husband thinks it's useless, but, what does he know? No. um, he doesn't play Minecraft very often, so, like, I see the potential of it being a neat feature, but except for on the road, it does not work. Well, it works a little on the road. Depends on the lighting. Because earlier, when it was daylight, it didn't work. But I guess at night it does. So okay, maybe. That would be so cool if Mojang was watching my streams and happened to see that I was having so much trouble with the it being dark on the file. Yeah, that would be awesome. And they changed it, because of people like me. I mean, I hope they wouldn't just change it because of me, because yeah, I'm having trouble, but or I was having trouble. Just, I was trying not to let it get to me. Hey, that means we're almost there. Or we're halfway, I'm not sure which. um, so I am drinking raspberry tea and it's got ice, so I may accidentally be crunching the ice. I will try not to, though. I'm sorry, I'm one of those ice crunchers from way back. I actually like the ice at Dairy Queen a lot, but this ice was gifted to us by the neighbor because they're supposed to be moving, and I don't know if they got all their stuff out. I hope to God they did. But yeah, I don't even know if they got all their stuff out because um because they didn't borrow the truck in the last few days. Okay. Now we just need that. Now the colors of the bigger houses may be wrong. I don't know. Um well, the colors of any of these houses may be wrong. If they have a brick in front of them that disagrees with the brick that's over here, it's probably wrong. Um Yeah, you're probably going, hey, those are representative houses. They look pretty good. Yeah, they gotta be right. I decided it's gotta be like a regular neighborhood, where they actually have different colors for the different houses. Unless you have like condos and, then those are all gonna be the same color, usually. But, yeah. Oh, I thought it was interesting. This morning is not warm enough to open both doors. So it may be cooling down around here to where it's going to be like it's gonna be like super cold for oh my goodness, it's gonna be on November 1st, so it may be super cold out there. Um, I'm gonna have to try to find some of my thermals and wear those under my sweats or something like that. Go out there and record the. My phone's got a weird thing where like screen rotation was on, so it should have recorded just fine, but it didn't. So I'm gonna have the whole entire thing recorded with my phone upright. And hopefully it won't hopefully it won't do that junky letterbox thing on the two sides. I do not like letterbox. But even if it does, at least it'll be a good parade. And, a lot of people liked the parade last year, and I'm like super surprised about that. I'm surprised I didn't get a copyright actually, because I know they were playing songs that like everybody knows. Um, but I didn't get one because, it's the Nevada Day Parade, I guess. um, I don't know if that has anything to do with it actually, but okay, so we're going to get to where that 4 is, and then we're going to find out how much more street we have to go, because I'm getting tired of this project, but it needs to be done. And the more I do it, then yeah, helps if you switch bricks. The more I do this, the more houses I can just go and recolor, and it'll be fine. So, yesterday, oh, do I even have that open? Come on. Oh. Okay, so let's bring that back on the front. Let's bring that back. Then we'll do that. There we go. Now, on the other hand, okay. Yeah, let's reload it. Seems to be stuck is the problem. Said no problems. So, anyways, said no problems, and then I don't think that it actually, there we go. That's good. I don't understand this. Okay. So, now, this is the last one. This should be Zoo Tycoon. Oh, yeah. Darn it.
Is this you? This is the 2025 Emergency Relief.
Okay, so if anybody calls you up with the Emergency Relief Fund, it is BS because of the fact that as soon as you talk to a human, it's debt relief. Um, are you calling about debt relief? No, I'm not. I'm calling about the stimulus thing that you were talking about on the, that the droid was talking about. Getting to $25,000 or whatever. Yeah, it's a fake out. So please don't fall for it. And if you do, maybe come up with some silliness that you live on Mars and fire or something like that. Um, that's what I plan to tell. Honestly, that's what I tell the next person that is offering me, something like that. I'm gonna tell them, nope, I live on Mars. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so it was the car accident people. They have people call you up and say, "Have you been in a car accident in the last 2 years?" And it's like, no. Well, I plan on telling the next person, I live on Mars, and yeah, they have these titanium dunes, and I totally crashed my space vehicle into it. Like there was something slippery. I'll have to make up something because I'm not very good at that. Making up space terms. I'm really not. I'm not even really good at like what is it? Pandora or the blue people. No, Avatar. That's Avatar. Avatar, I wouldn't be able to make up something like that either. I'm just not good at that. I'm like, definitely reality based. Uh but I definitely, understand the the reality parts of life better than I do anything else. So, like, I can't really make up places or like a species of people or something like that. So, one of these days, one of these days, me and my husband are going to get together and we are going to um oh, what was that book called? I don't know if we named the book. I think we did, but I can't remember what I named it. I mean, what we named it. Anyway, it was a story that like we were on Earth, but it was like all um desolate and stuff, and people were like living in caves, or at least the one person was, and the people that were living in houses, like these aliens had come down, and they've got like this aura about them. And it's like on the cartoon shows where you can like see the aura. And anyway, they came down and they've got if you spend any time with them at all, you're going to go insane. So we were trying to fight that. And I think it was supposed to start that um I was in my English class. It was either sophomore or junior year. I want to say sophomore, but it might have been junior year. Anyway, was in Mrs. Grokenberger's um English class. No, yeah, so that would have had to have been sophomore, because I had Miss I Hate Men, because I can't remember her name. She might have been Mrs. Garcia. Might have been. Maybe Mrs. Garcia was freshman year, and then I don't know. Anyway, I know I had Mrs. Grokenberger one year for English. So anyway, um, it was like we were in that classroom, and my seat was like there was a desk, and it was those desks that are attached to the seat. So anyway, there was one like right next to the window, and then I was the next one over, something like that. Anyway, and all of a sudden there's like this small earthquake, and the whole entire classroom goes down into the ground. And then all of a sudden I'm part of this, like elite force that is trying to get the people away from the aliens that are making everybody insane. Well, we've got we've got like a campsite thing. It's got some like office buildings, where like all the like the well, it was my boyfriend at the time when I had the dream, but he was, monitoring everything from this one room. It was kind of like Batman, how he's got the bat computer, and he's like monitoring everything. Um, and anyway, we see that we have brought my dad in, and a friend of his, and we see that they're trying to escape or something like that. So we go out there, but they actually do end up escaping, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it was a weird dream. But yeah, we were gonna like turn that into like some kind of Star Saga, like a Star Warsy kind of thing. And actually, I think that one was gonna end up, that it was, in a galaxy far, far away kind of thing. Not Star Wars kind of galaxy far, far away, just some planet somewhere. Um, but yeah, so I call it a so I'm calling it a Star Saga at the moment, because it could be a Star Warsy thing, it could be a Star Trekky thing. I don't know. I mean, I obviously it's not being written by Gene Roddenberry or George Lucas or Disney. Um, I'm sorry, I don't think they're doing a very good job with the gift that they stole from George Lucas. So, okay, so the fort is right here. We're going that way for a minute, seeing how close we are. I don't think we are. So it's like 2 blocks. Yeah, we're not even close. Wow. Okay. So I really love to buy ice um and use it in my drinks, but we usually don't have the freezer space. At the moment, we've got more freezer space for the ice than anything else. So after we're done with this ice, I think we'll, um, if we get another one, we'll just buy one bag this time because they gifted us 2 bags. Okay. So, yeah, we're just trying to get this done. Oh, while I'm here, um, if you're watching me out on Twitch right now, um, I'm trying to do 2 things at once, and the second thing is not. I mean, the first thing is not on the. Okay, there. Anyway, I don't have the zoo 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 zoo. Zoo, 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 zoo. Oh, that is zoo. Okay. Did I have a separate for zoo? I have a separate for some of my games and not others, like backgammon. Okay, I don't have a separate for zoo. I'll probably ask that 600 times this year. Okay, yeah, that was zoo. And okay. So, I've got a new thing that'll hopefully work where That was real informative. Because the only thing I could think of to put was that it was more trash pickup than anything else, and I didn't think that was okay. Oh, hi! Yes! Okay, so we had a first time chatter, Serena underscore WIEG man, and we're trying to say hey and how's your day been, and just dropped a follow. Oh, thank you. And can you see my chats? Well, I couldn't at the time. I can now. Um, hopefully they will come back if they're willing to do so. Um, so we are up to 7 followers. We're up to 7 followers, and I'm pretty happy about that because last time it took me forever to get the first 5. If you like getting a shout out, please consider following on following me on Twitch because I always give a shout out to the new person. I was giving a shout out to the new person on YouTube, but I got behind on that, so please bear with me. I will give you your shout out eventually. I've just been like way busy. So I finally got chapter 31 and 32 done, and I am finally working on chapter 33. And chapter 33 happens to be called Planning Phase. Planning Phase. So they are planning to show Ashley's boyfriend, Sean, why not to break up with her. For one. um, well, she's gonna show him why not to break up with her. um, but yeah, this is the one that I was most excited to come up with the audio story for because I really want to get I would really want to be able to get an external and put my stories on that so then, you know, I can listen to them and make sure that they're perfect. There's one thing okay, so there's this one sentence and I wasn't sure whether okay, this isn't the word, but because I think it started with the L. Well, anyway, whatever the word was, it was like, should it be devious or or deviously, something like that. I know it ended in a ly, and I kept listening to it, going, I don't think that's right, you know, with the ending in the ly. That's a droid. Oh yeah, the home improvement, the home improvement scammer. Okay, so one of those guys called up and And they have the droid ask, "Do you have any home improvement ideas in mind?" He said no. It goes and gives him a human anyway. And it's because they're looking for people with the big projects. The windows, um the insulation, stuff that costs a lot of money. And well, he said no. Then he gets the human and he goes, "I said no to that." And the reason why I started telling you about that in the first place is because the project that we want should be yeah, it should be a easy little project, I think. A dishwasher, you know. The only problem is that we need installation, and they literally said that we're going to lose some cabinet space, because they have to get the dishwasher um, to be able to have water. But literally, that's the only home improvement project that we can think of, besides getting one of those, if they work any good, a washer and dryer. The one where the washer is no, actually, okay, it's not a stacked washer and dryer, but like you go and put your laundry in it, and it washes it and then it dries it, without you having to take it out. That would be so cool. And the washer being inside the house would be even better, because then I could do laundry any time of day and I would not have to worry about, some guy walking up to me and grabbing me or something. I used to live in California, in the Bay Area. Um, we actually know. Okay, so so my grandparents lived um a few blocks away from the Kmart.
Whoa!
What was that?
Xbox just cut off. Completely. Just turned itself off.
The Xbox?
Yeah, no rhyme, no reason, no warning. Just poof.
That's weird. Um, yeah, I'm gonna save. Hold on, I'll be back. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but I don't. I assume you can hear me on the menus, but I'm not actually sure.
And it won't turn back on either. Well, I said I was going out of the stream soon anyway. I guess I'm going out of the stream in a minute. That was lovely.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you got the fur out of it, it might help.
That's a possibility. Where you're seeing fur is the bottom of the machine.
No, I'm seeing fur at the disk drive. Well, it doesn't matter. It still might be a problem. And there's fur all up on the side there.
Yeah, that's the bottom.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to stand up on end.
So,
Stop by lunch. That's what that is.
okay, if you can stop rudely interrupting me, I was gonna suggest that maybe bring down the other nightstand, side table, and put your Xbox upright like mine.
And put it where?
That's the problem.
You get 3 laundry baskets. It's
My
laundry has to be done.
my other idea is take the kitchen table upstairs to the kitty bedroom, bring down the other one, and then I could put the hampers over there since that's where the washer is anyway. But we're using that table as a stuff mart, so where would the stuff mart stuff go? Yeah, we just don't have enough room in this house. Um, we could have enough room in this house, but I really don't think we do. Um, we definitely don't have enough room for two boy cats and a girl cat. Of course, sometimes we don't have enough room for two boy cats. They had an argument this morning. Anyway, his Xbox just decided, you know what? I'm done. And turned itself off, and then it will not turn itself back on again. So either it's overheated, which is what I think maybe happened, or Microsoft has some splaining to do. Because I realized he bought that, when it was COVID, but still should have been lasting longer than this. When did you buy that? Like 3 years ago? Yeah, so it might have been longer than that, but I'm pretty sure it was um no. No, I think it was only about 2 or 3 years ago. Cuz it was after I didn't work there anymore. I mean, it was during I didn't live was during when I was there, and then me getting one was after. Anyway, we haven't had them as long as some of the other machines we've had, so hold on. Me having this conversation with him, with you having to listen to it really loud, I'm sure is not good, so hold on. What?
Why does everybody think they have to drive by as loud as possible in residential? I'll never know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Love to find their address.
Yeah, I know you were only allowed to buy one, and then you bought mine like 6 months later or something like that. Okay. I have a silly question. How many times am I going to do that in one stream? Oh my goodness! Wow. I'm saying wow like that because, uh, okay, so this morning, I actually watched this morning's Pop's Disney Adventure stream. Um, well, I had it playing in the background while, mostly, I had it playing in the background while I was, doing my own streams. But that whole entire thing played, and it was 4 hours and 44 minutes and some seconds. So I've been on here that long today, but I really wanted to do this so I could show you the new feature. Oh yeah. Okay. Not settings. No, I wanted to look at this. Okay, so let's see if we can see anything different. Ooh, we can. Ah, Waddles has been talking about that for so long. I so want to use that for something. I don't know what, but I want to use this for something. That would be so cool. Okay, what else do we got? Or do we have anything else? Yeah. It's not one where it shuts down in the middle of everything and comes right back up.
Not so far.
Yeah. So, what are these? Oh, that is the die. Oh, that would be nicer. And you can actually tell what color it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like that. I really, really like that. Okay. That is cool. What's this? Oh, it's a glow ink sack. Okay. There's some stuff that we can use around here. Let's see if there's anything that I don't recognize here. Okay, chicken, bee, cow, pig, sheep, wolf, polar bear, ocelot, cat, mushroom, bat, parrot, rabbit, llama, horse, donkey, mule. Oh. Skeleton horse, zombie horse, tropical fish, cod, pufferfish, salmon, dolphin, turtle. I mean, there's a whole bunch of symbols uh, I'm not recognizing, but, I'm recognizing stuff like panda, fox. Oh, that's a creeper. Okay. Enderman, silverfish, skeleton, wither skeleton, stray, slime, spider, zombie, zombified piglin, husk, drowned, squid, glow squid, cave spider, witch, guardian, endermite. Oh, elder guardian. Wait. Witch, guardian, elder guardian, endermite, magma cube, strider, hoglin, piglin, zoglin, piglin brute, goat. Oh, I forgot about the goats. Oh my goodness. I think that's an axolotl. Warden, LA, frog, tadpole, traitor llama, camel, camel. The camel's pretty cool. You can have two people ride it. Okay, and then Ghast, Blaze, Shulker, Vindicator, Evoker, Vex, Villager, Wandering Trader. I hate him. There's a reason. Hold on. Zombie Villager, Phantoms. Oh, Phantom. Pillager, Ravager, Iron Golem, Copper Golem. That's the one that I wanted. Um, Snow Golem, Sniffer, Breeze, Armadillo, Bogged. Bogged? What's a bogged? Creaking, and Happy Ghast. So this little guy, I was, Waddles has shown that you can hang him from a chain. And I think that is really cool. It'll be really awesome for when I, bother to go back to building Disneyland. Because, Traitor Sam has a deal at his shop in the Jungle Cruise. He wants to, I built the 1986 one. I think it was also the one in 1989, 1992, and 2000, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, he wants to sell you two of his heads for one of yours. Well, what else is in here? Brain coral block. That's interesting. Oh, look! Got copper chest plate and copper helmet, copper leggings, and copper boots. I don't think a copper sword would be a good deal, but, maybe we'll check it out one of these times. I don't quite understand the arrows, but, like if you shoot somebody with it, what it does. I have no idea. And I don't understand the potions either, because I always, you'll notice I always work in, oh, those are ominous bottles. Okay. Anyway, you'll notice I always work in, creative mode. Oh, look, we have copper lantern, exposed copper lantern, weathered copper lantern, oxidized copper lantern, waxed copper lantern, waxed exposed copper lantern, waxed weathered copper lantern, and waxed oxidized copper lantern. And I either haven't looked at these in a while or something, because we've got new colors of candles. That is so cool. Oh, I like that. That's awesome. Well, I don't know if I like the black candle, but well, ooh, shelves, shelves. I was waiting for this. Oh, I love that. Shelves. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and what are these guys? Oh, there's a copper chest and exposed. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And then there's, oh, copper golem statue. And, it comes in exposed, weathered, oxidized, waxed, waxed exposed, waxed weathered, and waxed oxidized. I could be crazy, but we might have some new music discs. I'm probably crazy. I actually don't know. But I think I'm... Oh, and then we got lightning rod, exposed lightning rod, weathered lightning rod, oxidized lightning rod, wax lightning rod, waxed exposed lightning rod, waxed weathered lightning rod, and the waxed oxidized lightning rod. Cool. We can probably use some of this stuff in a build.
Ask for that road that we previously
The
discussed.
TV station. Oh, I bet you we can come up with something really awesome for the TV station. The Echo Shard? What does the Echo Shard do? If you know, please leave it in the comments below. Leave the information in the comments below because I actually don't know. I am not kidding. What's this stuff? Eye armor trim, spire armor trim, float armor trim, bolt armor trim. Well, I don't know how to use armor trims either. And then, oh, look! Oh my goodness! Okay, there's the original iron chain. Now we have copper chain, and it comes in waxed oxidized, waxed weathered, waxed exposed, waxed uh, oxidized, weathered, and exposed. Yeah, I think I can do something with this. I like that. Okay.
This area I might pave because it's going to be a main drag for the NPC trying to come through.
So, I am so glad we have that.
And then our dream team to actually make it to it.
Also, it would be kind of cool to have, um, kind of be cool to have, little golem, a little, it looks like a little guy for the golems. Instead of that big ol' iron golem that we usually have. This looks like it would be a little guy. Anyway, I think, from the thing that Waddles showed us, the other day. I have to say the other day because I have no idea when he actually posted the video. I am that far behind on. I am that far behind on YouTube videos that I'm still trying to catch up. And, it's annoying me, but I think I can catch up to at least today's videos. Maybe, within the next couple of days. And then, but then I'll have to go and add more, and more, and more, and more. Yeah. That's why I never catch up. Okay. Oh, this is supposed to be a jungle, supposedly. I say supposedly because I don't know. I think I messed up on my colors, and I'm not entirely sure, and yeah. Oh, and the scammers are even on those scammers are even on Twitch because yesterday I got somebody going, "Oh, I love your stream, and I just want to introduce you to my friend. They'll help make your channel even better." And so I'm like, okay, we'll talk to the friend. Of course, they took me over to Discord. I've got a bunch of people I don't even know on Discord because, they're offering art help, or they're offering that friend that can help, or whatever. They all turn out to be, just trying to make some money so far. If I find that one that's trying to lure me to uh, other websites, and I'm definitely going to find a way to turn them in. But I've done that before. There was somebody, I can't remember what game I was playing, so we'll say that I was playing GTA. Um, I might have been, actually, I might have been playing Minecraft. I play that a lot. So, well, actually, this is a building tool at the moment. This file, it's a building tool. This is helping me figure out my story even better. I know you probably are like, how can a Minecraft file help that? Well, if you go that way far enough, there is a white mansion. If you go over there, there's the gas station and oh, wait a minute. Over there is the gas station. And then over here somewhere is the old cereal factory. And over there, you can't see it because it's not built yet. But over there will be the high school. And over there somewhere is the movie theater. And if you keep going down that road, there's a military base. And if you keep going down the road, there's eventually a left turn to the lake. The lake is very important in my stories because, that's where we have some of the dates. The boyfriend takes the girlfriend out to the lake and they go and play in the water, and they have a picnic. Sam Crenshaw and Ashley have a date on the